I'm making this video to show you how I made my hydroponics system. The first thing you're going to start out with is a good timer. The timer should be digital and it should be able to be used with motors. I don't remember the size of the motor that I have in my small pump, my water pump, but I bought one to fit it. I also have an aerator for a fish tank to put oxygen in the water. That does not have to be on the timer. That can be straight into the wall socket. So here, if you can see it, it looks like dirty water, but it's not really dirty. It's got fertilizer in it. The pump is going. The pump is only used 2 minutes out of the day, just once a day for 2 minutes, and that will flush both rail systems in my hydroponics. And you can see the bubbles coming up from the fish tank aerator. I have over here, I use these square PVC rails. These are actually fence posts. I believe they're 6-foot fence posts that are 4 inches thick. These end caps are not airtight. After you glue the end caps on, you absolutely have to seal them with silicone seal or caulking. I wouldn't use any of the latex caulking. I would use silicone. The holes that I drill in here are 3-inch holes. So these 3-inch net pots will fit in the 3-inch holes. I'll give you a list of the net pot. Some of the darker net pots are not as good as this particular one because they'll fall through a 3-inch hole. Coming from the pump, you'll see this hose. The hose is black, and the hose is actually a hose that I got from the automotive store. It is a hose for, it's a radiator hose. I built this system here out of tees. They're PVC tees, 3/4 inch to go with a 3/4 inch hose. And these tees act as a manifold, so I can feed 4 rails at the same time. These are bulkhead fittings, 3/4 inch. I get them from the hydroponics store, our local hydroponics store. Our hydroponics store is HTG Supplies. You can get those online from them. These are the best bulkhead fittings that I've found for the cost. Now the water is going to flow up through this tube and into the manifold down into the fence post rails. I'm going to go to the other side. See all my lettuce. I'm going to show you where it drains. The water drains from the bottom with bulkhead fittings again. The difference is these bulkhead fittings have 2 extenders on them that come up. I cut off the top extender, there are 2 extenders, to right about there, so that the water level will come to right about there before it drains. So there is a constant supply of water in here. In the water is, like I said before, fertilizer, oxygen, and a few other things that I'll show you in another video. So once this rail fills up, it drains down to the second set of rails. Again with a bulkhead fitting. This bulkhead fitting does not have the extenders on them because it doesn't need it. It's just draining into the bottom rail system. So if we go back to, that's my bottom set of lettuce. If we go back here to the front where we started, you'll see another bulkhead fitting, again with the extender. Now you have to cut those top extenders down to the exact same size in each one of these, otherwise you're going to have one of them which is going to have less water than the others. And then I have a PVC tee and another PVC tee to go into drain back into the tub. I also use, if you can see the reflective material on the back, Mylar. I bought Mylar from HTG. and I coated the Mylar. I taped the Mylar to cardboard, and I have the Mylar all the way around. Now I took this front side and the side off so that I could do the video, but usually the Mylar is completely all the way around. I will do another video on what I put in the water and how to fertilize it. Thank you.